Well, what do you all think? Massey Ferguson with a 3-cylinder Perkins in it. I put a battery in it, and I'm gonna go over by the starter solenoid, see if it'll crank. Well, it spins over. Let's give it just a little whiff. Nothing. Give it one more try. Not any sound at all with ether. So I'm going to be thinking about this one for a while. I don't know if I want to get involved with it or not. See, there is green antifreeze, or coolant in the radiator. And there's clean oil on the dipstick. But it didn't fire. I'm gonna have to think on this a little bit. What do you think, Steve? I'm gonna be back up here in a couple weeks, see if it's still here. And so I got some time to think on it. Well, you're not going to be able to see it, but you're going to hear. I'm going to try it one more time. Now, it's making a little fire, but it sounds like it's backfiring through a valve. So I'm thinking there's engine problems. It sounds like a fire coming back from the intake. Hear that? So I think this is going to be a hard pass. There's no smoke coming out of the exhaust. I have the fuel on. There's plenty of fuel in it. And that woofing back through the intake. The only way, well, I think this is going to be a hard pass. You couldn't see, I couldn't hold the camera, but you could hear it woofing back through the intake on one of the cylinders. There's no smoke coming out the exhaust at all. So like I say, I think it's going to be a hard pass unless they're willing to let it go for scrap price, which right now isn't very much. It'd only be about $600, and they'd only get that if they hauled it in. $100 a ton. So like I say, they probably won't let it go for that. So I think it's going to be a hard pass, and we'll see you on the next one.